What's going on, guys? Good morning. Happy Thursday. Good morning to Beast. Nathan. Great Dane. What's up, guys? What's up? What's up? So, we're trying to get a little bounce here off of the 4130s area on the ES. That's an area that I was actually eyeing. Show you here on the whatchamacallit, the 60-minute chart. Previous support here, turned resistance in here, and now we're testing it. We're trying to get a little bounce off of it. I'm coming into the day a little bit neutral, guys. Watch list has been sent out. Yesterday's sell-off was brought to you because the Fed was actually talking about recessionary fears, and that caused the market to dump, even though we had lighter than expected CPI. So go figure. So today I'm coming in a little bit neutral. I'm going to be watching the 4130 area on the ES, and then I'm going to be watching the 4130 and this 4137 zone. Yeah, 4138 zone. I'm going to be watching this little channel here. Probably look for shorts in front of 4137, look for longs in front of 4130. Very tight channel. I do not like it. If I do take trades off these, it'll be very small, very quick scalps. I'd rather watch and wait for break up and over 4137 or a breakdown underneath 4129, 4130. All right, Jay, good morning, good morning. A little early Cuban coffee here today. So tasty. Guys, I'll say it again later, but Lilu has like a 2 day special right now, the prop firm I trade for. 80% off for life. Codes there uh, in the chat section with the link. It ends tomorrow. They just came out with this, I think, yesterday. I was made aware at night. So there it is. It's available if you haven't taken advantage of that in the past or want to retake advantage of it again now. Definitely something to keep on watch there. Let's go take a look at some of the names I'm watching as well. CXAI. CXAI, guys, we go over here to a daily chart. Oh, wow. We're going to test that level right now. Right here, about 260s. Previous resistance. Previous resistance. Previous support. Watch and see now if it can hold support. Then you have Tesla. If it breaks underneath yesterday's low, I'd watch for a flush into 177.35. And the Qs, three, we can hold this 313 area on pullbacks. You can watch for bounces. I'm just thinking it's going to be choppy, man. Everything kind of looks choppy to me today. Not a fan of it. Send out a quick tweet, let everybody know we're live. Guys, do me a quick solid. Hit that like button. It really helps out tremendously with the YouTube algorithm. All right, so there we go. We're getting a little crack. don't like this action, guys. But we're getting a little crack there. Watch and see if the SPY maybe gets down here to 408. I'm torn here. I'm torn. I want to watch for low volume bounces, but we're in front of little support zones. You know, the last few days we've had like constantly really nice clean setups. Right now, we're in those chop zones. Yesterday was proof of that. I got stopped out twice, and that set me back on this little challenge I went on. Set me back. Well, guys, while this thing does its thing and figures out what it wants to do, in case you're new around here and you're not signed up for the free watch list, here you go. You can sign up for the free watch list there. And if you're very new, here is a free trading course. So we've broken down underneath that 4130, came all the way down to 4125 and change, 4124 and change. I want to watch and see if we can get little bounces back into that 4130 that are weakish. But right now, if you look at that, where's my mouse? Where? Here it is. So if you look at this level right here, we drew out previous support, now again previous support. So you're getting bearish action, but then you're getting bounces like that. Look at that bounce. Are you kidding me? That's not a weak bounce. Sorry guys, texting Joan all there. He's working on some stuff on the back end of the dashboard for those of you who are DTC students who have gone through the curriculum or are going to go here pretty soon through the futures course. He's working on some stuff there. See, this thing makes you want to think that you're going to get a U-shaped breakout here. We're back over the 4130 zone, you know, give or take. I'd love to just grab long here, stop under 4125, but it doesn't feel like the edge is there. So I don't feel like I have a 70% chance of it working in my favor, in other words. I hate this action. Do you see that smile that comes there? That's that FOMO feeling. The difference between me, right, an experienced trader and an inexperienced trader is that right here they'd FOMO into this at 41.32. And maybe it'll rip to 41.38 and they'll take a few points. But maybe they'll FOMO there at 41.32 and 6 minutes later the damn thing's at 41.22 and you're down 10 points and you haven't stopped out. The thing for me today is that I'm reading the action and the action to me looks choppy. It could clean itself up later. I don't want to get chopped up, so I will literally sit here and not click a button. Why? I don't want, look, first of all, I'm not going to go trade my funded account and lose money in that action, right? And then second of all, I'm in the middle of that challenge where I'm trying to get the 150K account funded as fast as humanly possible, for me anyways. And we were on what was it, like a 4-day win streak on that one? We were up over 50% of the way there. And yesterday I lost $1,000 on it. So I'm like I'm well over 40%, but I'm no longer over 50% of the way to the final goal. So if I come in here and I'm like, all right, let's go. I think we're gonna rip face. We're gonna U shape. Let me get long. And then I get stopped out because really it's a 50-50 crapshoot right now. You know, $500-600 gone. $500-600 gone easy. And then you're like, man, I shouldn't have done that, but I'm gonna wait for the next setup. The next setup comes, but the environment isn't conducive for it and it fails. Now you're down another $500-600. All of a sudden, all the advancement you did went to crap because of lack of patience during this garbage price action that we're seeing. So I'll wait. And if I don't get a trade today, it'll be the first time in probably a month. If I don't get a trade today, it's okay. I'd rather not take a trade than take a subpar setup. If the SPY cannot break 409.50, watch for a rollover. Guys, if you're seeing something, let me know. Honestly, I have, when you're like, yeah, here comes my level. I can't wait to get in this trade. I don't have that. I don't have that at all. CXAI. Oh, wow. This is right off the bell, guys. Right, look at that, guys. Right off the bell, the level we talked about. You have room here. This thing has room. Previous resistance, previous support at 370s. I would not be surprised to see some pullbacks start to happen. It's definitely due for one. If you pull back, you got VWAP and the 23.6 Fibonacci sitting around $3. There's nothing on the daily at that level. So it's purely going to be an intraday setup if it comes. Oh my God, look at Tesla, bro. What in the world are those candles? That's insanity. Like this, don't get me wrong. Everything looks like it wants to push higher, but there's just no setup. It's no setup. That looks disgusting. Look, if it's not clean, I leave it on the floor. Qs look cleaner. Damn, the Qs actually look much cleaner. Look at that. See? See the difference? Than this disgusting mess in front of resistance. If that 409.50 breaks, then yeah, you probably got to move. But I'm going to wait. You're putting in higher lows. You're putting in higher lows. If this one now puts in another higher low, you're going to want to start to see that volume climb, showing buying pressure starting to take place. Because if you start going the opposite and the volume starts to get smaller and smaller and smaller, I think those higher lows will fail. All right, so see, you're starting to place that higher low, but we need that volume to start to increase. Amazon making a good move. Yeah, see, nice. See, see how much nicer that is? Like a clean little move into VWAP, nice little bounce. I mean, nothing to write home about. It's not a huge move by any means yet, but could have had a little scalp there. Good eye there, Serge. All right, there you go. A little push. Volume is finally starting to increase a little bit. You see the fail? You see the fail? That's the type of stuff, guys, that you have to be careful with. We talked about the volume. We talked about the market conditions. We pushed the SPY made a new high on the day, immediately gave it up. Bill. Bill says, bro, your patience as a trader is amazing. Thank you, good sir. Believe me, it wasn't like this at the start. I it's from experience. What I mentioned earlier about, oh, okay, you buy 41.32 and then you get crapped on. That's experience. That's literally stuff that's happened to me years past. You start to get impatient because you want to trade. So you look at this and you look at everything that's could be right with it. You ignore everything that is absolutely wrong with it, and you jump into it and you get crapped on. So I'm just gonna sit here and be patient. I'm just gonna sit here, be patient, see what happens. Like, guys, if I want to talk about something, just throw it out there, man. I mean, I'm looking to buy a gecko. I don't know about you, leopard gecko, something I'm looking to get. I don't know why. I've always wanted a snake. All right, so let's rewind this. I've always liked animals, period. Right? When I was a kid, short of snakes, there wasn't an animal my parents would not let me or my sister have, pretty much. We had birds, we had hamsters when we were really small. I don't like hamsters. I worked at a pet shop for many years. I freaking hate hamsters. That's it. I'm probably canceled now. Um, so we had birds, we've had hamsters when we were kids. We had dogs, we had cats, inside and outside cats. Just one cat inside though. No big dogs inside, only hypoallergenic dogs, so that we wouldn't have hair all over the place. That was just the rule at the house. And I've actually used that rule moving forward in life for myself. Just less stuff, man, to be picking up and cleaning up. Um, what else? Turtles. When I got older, had a chameleon. Um, fish galore. Fish galore, guys. Everything from saltwater tanks to freshwater tanks, African cichlids to tetras, didn't matter. We had it. Um, but I've never had a snake or a gecko. And right now, I'm like hyper focused on, with like my free time where I'm trying to just veg out and clean my freaking mind from everything that is the market and is my businesses and the hunt for real estate, for an investment, another investment property. When it's time to just like, if I'm not playing with my kid or watching TV with my wife, it's like by myself, sitting here maybe during lunch, throw up some gecko videos and milk snake. I'm looking at why milk snake, Jesse? Well, because I don't want to have a 15-foot constrictor in the house. Just me, you know. I know some people love them. I won't ever hate on anybody's love for a certain hobby. Lord knows I have too many. But yeah, like a milk snake, something that stays small, easy to manage. Besides, in the summertime specifically, we travel a lot. We go down to the Keys a lot. Some like next year we're gonna do one or two cruises. So like for example, when I go to the Keys, I need something that I can just throw in a small enclosure and take it with me. Be down there for a month, two or three. You know what I mean? Oh no, the king. I don't like spiders. I don't have a phobia. I'll kill a spider, it doesn't matter. But I cannot. Nope. No thanks. The thought of having a tarantula, even saying the word here, like, no, bro. No, 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 and no. And I don't like creepy crawlies like scorpions either. Nope. Not happening. Nah, the beast, you know, they're outside. And when I go outside, I don't have no problem tangling with something. But I'm saying I can't keep it. Like I don't want it in my in a box inside of, you know, like back here. I don't want it. I don't know. Because I don't want to, I'm not going to clean its enclosure. I don't want to go grab it. That sounds horrible already, the king. Bullet ant. I got to look this up. You know, we're going to look it up right here. All right. So let's see here. Oh, it's known for an extremely painful sting. That sounds amazing. All right, let's click images. Let's go see this bad boy real quick. Ain't not a damn thing happening with the spy guys or the ES. So it looks like a regular ant. Why would you do this? Oh no, this thing's big, bro. Sucker's massive. Roided out ant. Bro, why do you have that thing on your face, bro? Oh my god. And like I had bees until recently, but suckers left me. They just got up and left again. So that's it. I retired from the bees. I sold all my bee equipment, most of it anyways. Kept a couple odds and ends in a container there. But all my hives are gone. Sold them. This is exhausting watching this market right now. 30 minutes into the day. 409.50 holding resistance, 408.80, 408.70 holding support. This is a wildly inappropriate action. Like I said, we got at 41.25 resistance, 41.30, sorry, support, 41.30 zone, resistance, 41.33. Like you could scalp 2 points here and there, but bro, no, that's not what I'm about. I don't want to scalp 2 points. It's got to be too fast for that. No. See, like if you were to just look at this here, I'd be like, damn, support, support, again, support. I'd feel like, you know, I have to get long here in front of 41.25. I'm just not a believer. I might sit here and regret it all day long, but I'm just not a believer. Because look, you then have to contend with 41.33. And then after 41.33, you have to contend with 41.35, 41.36. And then after that, you still have to contend with 41.38. Which one you think gives way the beast? 41.25 or the other three resistance zones? Because that's the thing. I have no conviction on where I think I see an edge. So that's why I'm sitting on my hands. If I had to say, if I had to, like if you had me at pew pew point, don't want to get demonetized, YouTube, and you were like, make a decision, I'd say 41.25 gives way. I'd say we break that and we fade it. That's what I would say. Simply because we have so much more overhang resistance than we do support. But we've seen crazier things happen. And because of that, I'm just going to sit on my hands. And the market can rip 20 points, and some noob that came by the channel that was crazy enough to say, like, oh, this guy doesn't know what he's doing because he's not trading right now. You know, whatever, man. Go watch some clown on YouTube, you know, instead of watching real trading. That's all I could say. Because a real trader stays to the discipline, and a real trader isn't going to be right all the time. So I'm just going to sit here and stay disciplined. That's all I can do. And you know, the thing is, guys, when you're on this side of the camera, it's crazy, right? Because all those things are in your mind. You're like, how do I look to people, right? And I know the people who've been here forever understand, and I know the people who have some experience trading realize that you become an expert in this sphere right here, and you're really good in there. And when the market conditions are not there, they're out here. The disciplined one, the good traders, like, I'm not going to go over there and chase you. I'm going to stay here. If you come over here to me, we'll play. But if you don't come over here to my sphere, we're not playing, right? That's what happens. That's the experienced trader. Simple as that. And like yesterday, I was talking to my buddy, the one that, you know, my old friend that he and I are partnering up to buy more real estate. We were talking about this specifically. And he's like, oh, so how's it been going? I was like, look, bro, out of the last 6 days, I had 5 green days. Okay. And, or really, I have 4 green days and one red day. I told him, because one day was basically a no trade. It was the day I was having the computer issues. So he was like, well, damn, that's not bad at all. And I was like, yeah, every day I traded basically the same setup and it worked. Yesterday, it didn't work. Because the setups don't work all the time. Eventually they change, they shift. And if you keep imposing that setup upon the market while the market's telling you, hey, setup's not going to work now, buddy, you'll get chopped up and you'll give back a ton of profit. So what you want to do, what I do, is I sit back, I watch and wait for new opportunities to see what is it that's going to work right now. Look, like I'm telling you right now, by 10:30, 11 o'clock, somewhere in that range, I think we'll get a directional move. To some people, like maybe me, it'll be a surprised move. To other people, it might not be, because there's a setup on there for them and their style of trading. That's how it works. Right now, if you look at the SPY, let me make sure you're seeing the SPY's chart. Right now, that's what the SPY has done today. That's what the SPY has done today. Wait, let me see. Is that? Yeah, I got it. That's what the SPY has done today. Oh, Jay, I'm glad to hear that, my man. Glad to hear that. To me, trading is about quality setups, not quantity of setups. If someone is going to be out there and they're going to tell you, oh no, I take 10 trades a day, I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna be like, MFer, you're telling me that you are finding 10 A and B setups a day? No, bro, you're full of crap. There's nowhere that you're gonna find 10 A and B setups unless you're high frequency trading, in which case it's really strictly price action with algorithms. You know, no one's out there executing 100 trades a day physically and long term seeing success with that. There's no way, because that's like computer algorithm stuff. I mean, it has to be a prodigy, a person that their mind. You guys ever seen Raymond? Not Raymond, Rain Man, the card counter. This old Tom Cruise movie, like that. If you're that dude, then I believe it. I believe it because the brain works different. But no, there's no way I believe anybody telling me that they're finding 10 A and B setups every day. No way, bro. There's no way. Charts don't trade that clean. Not every day. The market doesn't trade that clean every day. Look at yesterday, for example. You had directional moves. You can't tell me that they were clean because they were not. Look at yesterday's morning action. And then the lunchtime recovery. That lunchtime recovery then turned into a afternoon complete sell off to new lows. That's chop. That's choppy as crap. Super choppy. This morning's super choppy. I'm surprised we're actually pushing up here now. 41.35 is the next resistance zone, guys. Here it is, right here. We drew it out earlier. Let's see what happens. I mean, like I said, scalps were possible here, but no. It's way too choppy for me to be comfortable scalping. I know some people could have nailed some really nice scalps in there. But for me, my style of trading, it was too uncomfortable for me to jump in there for scalps. All right, guys. Gonna wait. I'm gonna wait and see if there's a setup, man. Honestly, I mean, you look 41.33 could hold like it's trying now. Like it's trying now. It could. 41.09.50 is trying to hold on the SPY. I mean, these lines are what we've drawn. They're there. They're working. I'm just not. I don't know, man. I'm not believing the move is going to be clean. We saw some chop yesterday, and now today. What's this? No, it's not. Thought it was a text from Journal. And now today, we've seen chop early on. You know, I don't. It's not that I don't think the market can go to 410, 15, or whatever. It's that I don't necessarily think it has to be clean. Like we could do this, come all the way back underneath that 409.50, and then later put in one of those like this. Oh man, where did it disappear? All right, we'll move it over here. Move this here. Move this one here. Like, I wouldn't surprise me to see something like that happen, you know? And that's why I just can't jump in here, man. It's not clean enough for me. Sorry, guys. You know what? I never posted in the Discord that we're live. I just saw your post, the beast. I just opened the Discord now. Uh, not much for love for the Discord. No, Beast. I love the Discord. Here, guys. Come on by. Join the free Discord. Like I said, guys, it looks like those levels might work, man. And I hope somebody caught him. I hope somebody was like, oh, you know what? I like it, and I'll go after it. And there you go. If you did, now you're up a few points. Um, now I'm starting to get a little bit more attention in here, right? Like I'm starting to pay more attention in this sense. 4137.50 has been a tough level. Let me show you on this hourly chart. Resistance, resistance, previous support zone. I wouldn't expect us to just tear through that level. I would imagine we pull back a little bit here possibly. But I'm gonna watch and wait and see if we push through that level and then get a pull back into it. If we get a pull back into it and it begins to hold support, at that point, I might consider grabbing a long in front of that 4137.75 with a stop underneath it to see if maybe we can get a little push here. 4144s. So basically 4140, 4150. If you're trading a tick chart, like a 1000 or a 2000 tick chart, you might have grabbed a trade in here. And you're up nicely now. You're up at, maybe like 3 points at least. So like I said, nice little scalps are available. Yo, Trade Simple, what's up, man? You still on the beach in DR? Let's go. Oh, you came back on Saturday? How was it, man? Did you have a good time? Family enjoy the beach? So now you're breaking through that 4137 zone, guys. Spies breaking through 410 20. Oh, in August, where are you going in August? 4 months away. Oh, you're going back to DR and Florida? Nice. Nice, nice, man. Yeah, this year vacation wise, not a whole lot is planned outside of, spending a few months in the Keys and then maybe we'll do another Disney trip. Guys, I'm gonna be watching 4136 through 4138 zone for support on pullbacks. Um, Next year we got one cruise planned, plus time in the Keys. Obviously, I might plan a second cruise. I'm not sure. I love cruises, guys. I know some people not cruises, and I have to think most of the time it's because it's people who don't like the ocean or don't like cruises or have never been on a cruise. Sorry, but I love, absolutely love taking cruises. And my favorite time is not necessarily when we get off in the different ports. Like it's usually on the days going to the ports and coming back. Those sea days, they call them sea days. You're just chilling on the boat all day long. Oh my god, I freaking love it. Just lounging. Oh, that's nice, dude. Yeah, Trade Simple. That's freaking great. Yeah, man, take him there. That should be really nice. Yeah, man. We always kind of plan them as a family, and then we were talking about that for next year. And my sister and I, we looked at it and we were like, dollar for dollar. We were like, dollar for dollar, we're better off going on the other cruise. Just like the problem for me lies in that, and I think this is true for anybody that just comes, you know, from mm, how do I say this? From like thriftier, right, childhoods. Like we always took vacations pretty much every single year. But I didn't grow up rich. I didn't grow up millionaire or anything like that. No. I mean, we had my dad worked his ass off, my mom did too, etc. Just like you, just like me, and all that good stuff. So like it doesn't matter how much money I'm making or how much money I have invested, what my net worth is. It doesn't matter. I still look at best bang for the buck. Doesn't matter. Perfect example. I'm gonna lay it out there. Perfect example. So you guys can get to know me a little bit better. Planned out next year's cruise. I'm looking at the rooms, right? And I've stayed in a suite before on the cruise ship. Freaking love it. And I'm looking at it and I'm like, bro, you got the balcony. The suite is $1,500 more. And I was like, bro, 1,500 bucks, bro. You could literally do a second cruise on the year, and with that 1,500 bucks, and take two cruises in the year. So I booked the balcony, and now I'm like, all right, I'm gonna look and see if maybe I book a second cruise next year. Now look, I'll be frank with you. I'm the type of guy that probably in October, right? Because the cruise is for next year in the summer. Probably in October of this year, I'm gonna call up the cruise line. I'm gonna be like, hey yo, is it possible for me to like go upgrade my room from the balcony to a suite and still book the second cruise next year? But the thought process that I just described to you, that's how I am. That's just how I am. That's just how I am. Now I'm sure we'll take a Disney cruise someday. Like I'm 100% sure we'll do one of those one day. I don't even know what they cost. I remember my sister and I talking about it and her telling me, bro, we're better off just taking the regular cruise because she has two kids and her daughter is literally just like a month younger than my kid. So they're basically growing up like sisters. And we were like, because we're still gonna do Disney this year again. You know, I've only done one interior room. Oh my god, my heart! I could buy another watch. I'm like, I just go, I'll buy another one of these. Um, Look, guys, what a bad marketer I am for this stuff. I should be wearing this. Being like, yeah, look at my Rolex, guys. Look at my Rolex. Damn it, I forgot what I was gonna say. You got me talking all sorts of nonsense. What was I gonna say? Oh, the balcony. The balcony. So my first cruise ever, fun fact. Um, my first cruise ever, I was single. I wasn't in any relationship, much less being married. And it was a family thing, right? So I was not it was my first cruise. So I booked an interior room. It's just me by myself, whatever. But there's no windows in that thing. I mean, it didn't bother me, to be honest. I did hate it in the morning because in order to like really start to wake up, I had to turn on the lights and it was bright as crap. So that bothered me. After that, I've always done balconies and suites. Forget it. I've done Norwegian and Carnival. I have not done a Royal Caribbean yet. We almost did one when we booked next year's cruise. So we got a nice little hookup there. We were going to do a suite there. It would have been awesome. But the problem was that we had to drive from here to Orlando. And I know, people that live outside of South Florida, like outside of Florida, really, they're like, bro, I got to get on a plane to go on a cruise. I get it. I don't have to do that. So I don't want to drive 4 hours to the port when it's like 45 minutes that way. You know what I mean? And on the day that you arrive, the last thing I want to do is drive 4 or 5 hours back home. No. So whatever is available out of the port of Miami, which is right next door. Later, bro. Damn, man, why are you leaving already? Later, bro. I'm glad y'all had fun. Thank you for bringing a good topic to converse today in the morning, because this market's not giving me anything. Oh my God, this market is driving me nuts. You're going to have, let me show you on the SPY. You have this 9 AMA creeping up here to 410 zone. Maybe that can act as a scenario of support. Yes, exactly, the beast. You put it perfectly. Grinders are boring, and the key there, unpredictable. Unpredictable. Guys, you've seen the SPY. As you see this beautiful move to the upside, that could have easily been like this. Could have easily been that. All day long, it could have easily been exactly that. As easy as you see that move to the upside, it could have been that move to the downside. That made it a 50-50. If somebody rolled the dice and got and nailed a green trade on that, congratulations. Honestly, congratulations. You made some money. But it was a 50-50. It was a crapshoot. I save my 50-50s for fun, meaning the casino, when I'm on the cruise. Meaning it's for fun. 50-50s give me headaches when it's in work mode. And believe it or not, this is work. This is work. So far, no trades today, guys. Zero. Nothing. Look, I'm not BSing. This is what I was watching earlier. Leopard Gecko Complete Care Guide in 2021. We're in 2023. I'm pretty sure it would still be the same guide. Damn, I'm getting hungry. You too. Look, we're not even gonna get the pullback into the zone. said I wanted to pull back down there into like 41.37 zone. We're not even gonna get it. I'm telling you right now, if this thing just rips face off through 41.46 and makes a push to 41.50, which was my target, 41.50, 41.55, I'm just gonna turn everything off and I'm gonna go eat breakfast. Yeah, like legit, because that's ridiculous. Are we stuck at 41.45? What's going on here? Haven't seen the candle move in a minute. There it goes, bro. It's right back to the highs. We haven't had a day like this in a while. You know, yesterday and today, we haven't had days like this in a while. So I'm not even going to be upset, even though I am, that I couldn't get a trade in. I mean, look, we got to break it down. We're going to break it down. Let me show you. Here is, cooperate with me. All right, whatever. Here is the SPY this morning, right? Here's the SPY. Sideways. Nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 sideways 3-minute candles, including a new high on this one right here, and a pull back all the way back down here to the lows on this one over here. About 33 minutes of sideways price action doing absolutely nothing, showing you no pattern. At least here, okay, you were putting in higher lows. At least there you were putting in higher lows. But then that went to crap. That sucked in longs, and then it stopped them out here. Okay? Let me show you something. Let me riddle you something. This sucked in shorts, and they got stopped out here. They got stopped out there. This right here sucked in longs, and they got stopped out here. And then out of nowhere, remember, the only thing that I've been off on this morning has been my time frame. I said 10:30 to 11. We went a little bit sooner. I said watch for a random move, and then we got what? A random move. And then I'm like, okay, that's fine. I'm a patient guy. I'm gonna wait for the pullback. We didn't get the pullback. Now, somebody might be like, oh, all you do is complain. You're not trading. Now, bullcrap. Go look at the last 5 streams or 6 streams. Yeah, and you'll see trading. But this is gambling. This is gambling. At least if it's not your strategy, it's straight up gambling. So it looks like that's it, guys. It looks like I'm not going to get a trade this morning. I might have to wait for the afternoon or just wait for tomorrow. Tomorrow, earnings season starts. Banks kick off earnings season. I suspect we start to go lower. Starting tomorrow, maybe Monday, we start to go lower. That's what I suspect. Because bank earnings should be pretty crappy. Over here at the Discord. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know if bored Jesse is entertaining for you or if he's annoying, but this is bored Jesse. Welcome. Nice to meet you. This is wild. We're just sitting up there, guys. We're just sitting up there. Let's go take a look at some of these smallies, at least entertain ourselves with that. Oh, look, we pushed up, made new highs, and then we took it back. But what did we hold? Guys, what did I say to watch? VWAP 23.6 Fibonacci level. That's what I said to watch. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? And now we're talking about it. If you're long this thing from in here, your first take profit zone has been met. First take profit zone has been met. Thought I lost connection for a minute. Looks like that CXAI will push a little bit higher into that resistance zone. Yeah, Bill, not easy action, that's for sure. Definitely not easy action. Guys, remember to take advantage of the 80% off for life. Wow, look at that move on CXAI, guys. Congrats to anybody that caught that. 80% off for life with the firm I trade with. All you got to do is click the link. It's going to take you over to this site. And then you can pick your account size that you want. $50,000 one, 100,000, 150, whatever one you want. And you can apply the 80% off to that monthly cost for life. So make sure you take advantage of that. Very nice move on CXAI. Remember, I said to watch for moves into what? 370s. This is your second take profit zone. It has been met. So you got your first. You got your second take profit zone. So this was your security. This is your pay. You got paid for being right. Now, anything over that level is bonus money. And you really have room here, like freaking 550. So you could, if you wanted to, theoretically, if you get through that level, take some off around 4 or over 4. And, you know, from that last take, and then just divide that last take into 2 take profit zones and see what happens. But you did get your first take profit. You did get your second take profit. SPY made a new high, then pulled all the way back to the support zone, obviously, that I wanted to see tested. And now we bounced off of it. But it feels like now we're back into the chop. I think I'm going to move on. Let me see something here for you guys real quick. All right. And then last but not least, you got the futures course pre-sale. It's down to 25% off right now. So make sure to take advantage of that. All right, guys. 10:36 a.m. This market is choppy as crap. I don't like it. I'm going to get out of here. I will be back tomorrow, 9:15 a.m. Thank you guys very much for tuning in. I will see you all tomorrow. Any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. And what's tomorrow? Friday. If tomorrow's I don't think it will be. But if tomorrow is another boring day, what I'll do is we'll go into a good lesson. We'll go into a good lesson. All right. Take it easy, guys. Yep, take it easy, Jay. No, my pleasure. Later, the beast. Have a good one, team.